Good afternoon, Michelle Saxman here, and ready to share with you some time with Jesus Calling by Sarah Young on July the 5th. Draw near to me with a thankful heart, aware that your cup is overflowing with blessings. Gratitude enables you to perceive me more clearly and to rejoice in our loving friendship. Nothing can separate you from my loving presence. This is the basis of your security. Whenever you start to feel anxious, remind yourself that your security rests in me alone and that I am totally trustworthy. You will never be in control of your life circumstances, but you can relax and trust in my control. Instead of striving for a predictable, safe lifestyle, seek to know me in greater depth and breadth. I long to make your life a glorious adventure, but you must stop clinging to old ways. I am always doing something new within my beloved ones. Be on the lookout for all that I have prepared for you. Well, this morning I read this a long time ago, took some notes, and then anyway, just a little bit of a difficult post-concussion lifestyle day and had to hit the reset button. But when I looked at my notes from earlier this morning, again, we're reminded of the thankful heart. And again, I was talking about the heart being we say from here. And so kind of from our heart, from our soul, from our feelings. If we can really, and I've talked before about praying just with words versus when we actually add our emotions to those prayers. And so when we emotionally come to a place of gratefulness, of gratitude, that's where we can truly feel his blessings and his presence. So being grateful and having gratitude is where we will perceive him. But I thought it was really interesting in the second paragraph, he talks about feeling anxious and striving. And when you have those feelings, and y'all know those feelings, to me, when I read this, I was like, oh my gosh, those are our steps away from his presence. So when you begin to feel anxious, when you begin to feel striving, when you begin to feel worry, we've stepped away, we've disconnected from his presence, because he has said so clearly, nothing can ever separate you from my loving presence. But y'all, those thoughts, they separate us. Those feelings begin to separate us from that ability to trust that he is fully in control, that we can trust as our life is unfolding before us, because each and every one of us is on a unique and different journey. Then the third piece for me was you must stop clinging to old ways. And this, I had never thought about this before until I saw the video, and I can't remember the gentleman's name, but it was the Catalyst leader, and I hope I posted it, and it posted effectively on my front page, but I think it might have been locked. I'm not sure. But it was a gentleman, and it's about a 3-minute video, and he was talking about if our Savior had to be transfigured on the Mount of Transfiguration, which I even had to go look it up, is in Matthew. If he had to be transfigured in order to complete his destiny, to further step into his purpose, what makes you think you don't need to be transfigured? Y'all, that shocked me. It blew me away because, of course, I thought Jesus had everything he needed. But we cling to our old ways. And our transfiguration, our transformation moments, our moments of change are probably going to occur in areas of discomfort. They're going to be times of grief, times of diagnosis, times of job loss, times when we feel shattered and broken on the floor. Those are the opportunities where we have to be transfigured to fulfill our destiny, to step into our purpose, just into the next season. Because y'all, it happens repeatedly. You just have broken finances are going to set you to change. Broken relationships are going to set you to change. Changes in jobs. We all know those sorts of things. Diagnoses, careers. There's constant and continual change. He tells us to expect those and to be on the lookout for all that I have prepared for you. But I do want to say, trust this life as much as we can as it unfolds, because we are never, ever separated from his presence. Through our thoughts and through our feelings, we can connect directly to his presence in our lives. So y'all have a super blessed day. Stay connected to the vine. He's going to use our brokenness to transfigure us to step into his purpose for us. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.